I think we're good. I think we're back. Let me know if the music is a little too much on Spotify here. I'm probably fiddle with that just a little bit. I was so busy working on the deck that I didn't actually think to actually get the sound levels proper. Whoops. And don't mind the cards all over the table. I am still making some final cuts here. But hey, I guess we can always like do the spiel. Also gotta make sure that volume is correct. There we go. Actually, let me just let me pause Spotify real quick so I can. Okay. I think that works. Hello. Hey there, heroes! My name is Hero Girl. I'm your friendly local neighborhood hero tuber, but I'm here to let you know that if I can do it, so can you. Brawl's back, baby! After taking a break for a whole set, because I just did not like Outlaw Thunder Junction. I did not like the Thunder Junction meta or anything like that. I am back. Probably should have played more Explorer to get my dailies out, but whatever. So what are we doing today? Well, I had this idea. I think at one point, I had it, and then I forgot about it, and I didn't remember it again until my wife brought it up. But got a Layla Artful Provocure, and the general idea is, what if a Layla and Ornithopter? Actually, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, I am replaying Gix. Gix is like a great. At a point where we got like what 39 creatures, and I want to start putting some stuff down. The general idea that I'm going with is I want to have evasive creatures to trigger ninjutsu, and I want to get value off of recasting the ninjutsu enablers to get fairies. So we've got like Ginger Brute, Vault Scourge, Dockside Chef, Silver Raven is the scry. And then yeah, we've got ninjutsu cards here. So I'm still making a couple of cuts. With 39, probably want to cut. We gotta cut like 11 more. Keep making cuts. Keep making cuts so much. Don't even know. I also thought it'd be really cool to have like both the campaign cards, Intimidation Campaign and Disinformation Campaign. I feel like these are really cute, although do we even have like enough surveil effects in here to really make use of disinformation? No, not really. Like there's disinformation. Well, we've got Gorehound in like lands. That's not exactly a lot though. I do just kind of want to keep making some cuts, but like I think the Intimidation Campaign's a really cute interaction. Maybe if we can make some cuts, we can get the campaign back in. I think we'll have enough artifacts to make use of Thought Monitor. I would like that to be the case. Oh, here Talk is here. Although Oh, here Talk is a creature. We could actually include something like a Procession. It's not really about the tokens. Like we could just as easily make the use the enchantment that doubles tokens in Dori Procession, yeah. Where's our ninjutsu cards actually? put all of our ninja cards over here. Worth running, even though I want to run them. It's great that some of the ninjas are also just enchantments or artifacts themselves. I hope Delney's good in this. I think Delney's going to be really good for this. Not really running like bumpers. Actually, maybe that's the reason to cut gate. Piece of the gate. My guess Dorothy. Sad. And let me tell you, it's a bit of a cold seat right now. Cold in the sense that it has been a while. It has been a while since I've actually like sat down and played Brawl on stream, at least. Also, stairs. And hopefully that doesn't on the actual play. Hey, Heavy. I do need to make a new Brawl deck. Hey, we got new Brawl cards coming out. That's a good opportunity to make a Brawl deck. Thopterist is gonna be really... I mean, that's basically the entirety of the premise is just Thopter. Thopter plus ninjutsu equals profit. You want to do a 2-color deck. Pick one color and you'll do the other one. I pick red. Red's a good color. Honestly, it's also just weird having the Spotify playlist back during stream. I've gotten so used to just enjoying the stream music, the music provided by the game itself. And now we have all this. Also, we have, is that all of our ninja cards? I think it is. So everything else here should be like enablers for all stuff. I think that's going to be the case. Okay. So we've got isn't Mind Rot? Yeah. We've got Mind Rot. We've got Saboteur. This one removes menace counters to Duress? No, it's actually just Thoughtseize. Okay. So Thoughtseize. Over Technician. This one's at least an artifact, which is good. Whenever Covert Technician deals combat damage to a player, you may put an artifact card mana value less than or equal to that damage from your hand onto the battlefield. So, it's an artifact, so that's good for keep. That is one of your least played colors, so you're gonna go Gruul. Not Gruul? Then die. Prosperous. Whenever one or more ninja or rogue creatures you control deal combat damage, you make a treasure token. Don't know if that's as worth. So for Master, makes ninjutsu easy to cast. Also buffs. I'm kind of like iffy on these. Storm Saboteur, I crafted specifically for this. Graveyard removal is good. Prowler is here because it's also an artifact ninja. Discard a card to destroy a planeswalker or creature, so that's a good effect. It's an enchantment ninja, so have that. I guess Thousand Face Shadow doesn't really do as much. Make a copy that's tapped and attacking. Yeah, I guess we don't. I don't want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The cost reduction is fine. Thing. Prosperous Ninja. Making treasures should be fine, I think. We only got to cut 6 more cards, but we're 36 creatures. Maybe there's some more superfluous things at the bottom. Thought monitors, good. Resto searches for land. It's also discarding reanimation. But I could be convinced into taking it out if I need to. Let's see, the roller enablers. I like Catherine's Crusade as a finisher. I would want to put Mihawk in here. Lava Spur Boots. I think this is really better in 60 card and Ultron style decks, or decks where you want the commander to like just have haste. We don't really care about Layla having haste, we care more about the protection. So the removal, keep the tempo stuff. Keep the 0 artifacts like Bobble. Emery would not be a bad shout here. Stockpile will make servos because Revolt. So if we have Revolt, do we need Wellspring? I think if it's between the two, I prefer having Draw. Especially if we have Call the Rain. Rogue class I'm putting there specifically to help give creatures menace so that they're harder to block. I don't think there's a way to like globally give our creatures first strike on arena. There's no knighthood. Cherry on my throat. I'm good. Notably, Kaito can commit crime. Got Coastal Piracy and Recon mission here. Got a couple of Wraths. You don't want to be caught Wrathless. We're really, really light on non-creature stuff, so I guess we have to get these last 4 cards out of the creatures, which is not ideal. Sebo Glyph is our 3rd Wrath. Wonder I'd like in here. Help give everything the flying that doesn't already have the flying, including the ninjas. Pilgrim's Eye and Skyscanner are very similar. One guarantees land drops, one is just draw. But one is draw, one is only grabbing lands, can put them out. Spirited Companion is good, but is also not a... It's also just really easy to block, I think, is probably the biggest issue. Gorehound is here is because Gorehound can actually just like take us through the deck really good. Maybe Dockside Chef as well. We're just looking for things to cut. What else are we grabbing out? Really, really, really want to see if Thought Monitor works out. Did we have? Only have like 38. 30. I can't cheat. Even Sword of Fire and Ice because I have Sword of Fire and Ice. That is one of my pet cards. You could probably replace this with Andorel. And that'd be pretty great because then you can make a couple of spirits. Spirits are unblocked cards. Probably be a little bit better. Let's see, Welcoming Vampire. I guess we would cut the Resto at that point. And then just one more card and then we can start playing. Uh-oh. Okay. Chat's okay. Chat's okay. Incidentally, chat is not going to show up on Magic streams because I just cannot get a clean way to get it without overlaying the field itself. And I would rather, and with regards to Magic, I would rather have a clear field so people who are watching can see the game itself. That's just kind of my thing. Coco for ramp, light shield array. I guess we don't technically need bobble. Go to. All right. Notably, I am like still really, really far behind on the mastery path. Looks like the mastery path is way, way longer too, so we're gonna be like really, really catch up here. Which fortunately, Modern Horizons 3 is gonna be coming out, so we're gonna have plenty to catch up on. This is great. I'm gonna grab the Kalia avatar like ASAP. Okay. Much better. Let's see. Catacombs represents untapped mana. Got Lorien revealed plus Verdant Catacombs. Warden of the Inner Sky. Okay, that makes sense. We could Lion Sash. There's also the Lorien revealed though. Chromatic Lantern, which we'll need. I think if we're using Lorien reveal the cycle no matter what. Because we need to make sure we hit our third land drop to hit Catacombs. Or to hit Lantern. Then we could hit Lantern, then we could play a Layla on the following turn. Dust Animus. If you control 5 or more untapped lands, enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it and lifelink. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and island cycle first because I'm gonna grab. It's a forest? Yeah. Veil. So I want to grab white. Grab. And this will grab. Surveil lands are so good, let me tell you. Zumi Prowler, Death Touch and Lifelink. That's pretty good against a big black deck. Notably, we can just play the Prowler, have a 3/1 blocker. They're not gonna play a Johnny next turn though. Alright, well now we can go ahead and play a Layla. Assuming we don't lose our Lantern. They played out the Boseiju rather than... Never mind. Destroy artifact, put a 1 counter on each card. Ah! Requisition Raid. Destroy artifact, enchantment. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. We've got Sash, so we want... Popped her on top. I will... This is just gonna... It's 3. It's gonna have 2... Yeah, we can play the Sky Scanner. A target creature you could troll. What's the play? Let's just play out the Prowler. You forgot the added Xenagos! You're gonna build that? Yeah, by all means. Alright, well they can't just swing in the Warden now. Your opponent can't cast spells during... That's I hate these hardened scale stacks. I hate them, I hate them, hate them. All right, now we're starting to get online. Well, 5 mana, assuming Alayla's. Ah! All right. That's rough. I can play the Paradise next turn. No, never mind. The got the fucking Warden now. We're too far behind here. Like, I can go ahead and play the Paradise. We'll have 2 mana left over to do what? We'll have the hard cast a Skull Snatcher. Just to have more blockers out. And that's not really what I want to be doing. You do the Lion Sash. Lion Sash into Paradise. Fighting Palm Ninja. Still exiles. They just drop a Johnny though. Drop a Johnny, they have all the flyers. So then we get whacked down by Warden. I think the only outs we have are to literally just try and draw out a Wrath. That at least gives us 2 more mana to work with. More mana is not bad. The opponent hasn't drawn their... Okay, now they've drawn their 4th land, but it's going to be tapped, so at least they're not dropped. Never mind. Our win! Now the target creature gains indestructible and lifelink. And they're going to keep just gassing things out. Whenever one or more creatures you control base power, deals combat damage, draw a card, so it's... We take 7. They only draw 1 card. Yeah, none of this was just... it's all just too slow to do a damn beatdown. I can play a Layla. Like, blocks for like a turn. Turn this into a like 4 damage. I can also Palm Ninja, but then... What, they just block the Sky Scanner? That works. Yeah, I'm just gonna play a Layla. And... pass. We have to tank what? If they just swing out, I'm dead though, right? No, I've got the Prowler still. Prowler has lifelink. Alright, never mind. Yeah, that sucked ass. Like, it's kind of exactly what I expected, given the fact that this is still a rough draft deck. We don't have even close to the level of interaction I would normally put into a deck. Like, we don't have Thoughtseize. We don't have a million different removal spells. This hand has some spells. We can drop Stream turn 1. Go ahead, drop Stream. They're not going to have loot out on turn 2. Got rid of their Cyclonic Rift, okay. This is unfortunately the danger with trying to play Brawl on stream with actual brewing. Elvish Mystic, okay. Normally I would bolt the bird, but not really in that position. So let's go ahead, just invasion here. See what's going on there. Time warp. Oh. Those you cast from your graveyard or from exile cost 2 less to cast. Plotting cards from your hand costs 2 less. Okay. So right now, Time Warp is just an explore for them. They can play Nissa. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Because doing the Time Warp actually doesn't do anything if they just cast the Doc Arlock. I can also remove the Doc Arlock, so let's go ahead and get rid of the Time Warp. Then they can't just explore and tempo us out. Whenever Moon Circuit deals damage to a player, scry 2, then draw a card. Man, I love the alchemy buffs on ninjas. The downside is that path helps them play their commander again. But we also don't really have to worry about that. What if we go ahead and... Force the dock. Play Swamp. Play Fur Master, so we have a creature out. Yep, there's Nissa. There's a land. They're cracking it now, so they're not going to be able to cast Time Warp immediately. Alright, so this will let them cast their commander, though. And they have Ancient Green Warden. That's really good. That's a good card. I'm the Scatman. But we don't want to have that. Notably... Yep, yeah, this is gonna trigger. That's fine. Play the Gorehound. Pass. This Green Warden's a... Play lands from my graveyard. Then it doubles land triggers. Thanks, I hate it here. Yep. Boots down again. So next turn they're gonna start drawing additional cards. Honestly, they could swing. I probably don't block in this scenario. We definitely. So any whites. Good. We already have double. Well, let's get a back straight. Scalding Tarzan. Neither is Hollowed Fountain. Right. This is ninjutsu. I can sacrifice the silver fur, though. Camera Souls doesn't help. Island doesn't help. What are you doing to me, deck? Alright, well, that did get us through, like, what? Ew, reality chip. Are you just... This is just turns. Yep, that's Ancient Green Warden. Now they get to play all the... I hate this. I hate not playing removal. I need to actually figure out, like, what cards are worth playing before I can actually start making cuts for functional cards. Alright, so they got 3... Yep, that's Oracle the Alpha. Yeah, we're just gonna take this. Oh, this is the actual factual worst right now. Yeah, they just time warp and everything. It's not worth playing that. Because they're just gonna time warp. They're just going to get 2 looks at Loot's ability, so they effectively draw 4 cards over that course. No. Okay. Wait, hold on. What was I playing in the original? Because I actually cloned this off of my other Layla deck. Yeah, this version's running Languish, Elspeth. Elspeth with actually good removal here. Still in Voidrend, yeah. Actually, Remembrance isn't a bad one. Actually, oh, Brazen Borrowers. That's a Brazen Borrower. Yeah. Okay. So I should be running Brazen Borrower. I should be running Relic. I want to run Thoughtseize. I'm not gonna be able to run all these fucking cards, but I want to. Meat Hook does not do what I want to do. It does move us closer to actually like winning. Plenty of removal here. Flowering doesn't actually do what we want to do in this very specific instance because we have so many things that are going to trigger off of low power. Birth of Meletis would be good against the aggro, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Get Lost. So, without having to dive deep into, like, the super deep stuff. Fortunately, I think it's just going to be... Okay, so Voidrend, Borrower, Relic, Thoughtseize. Okay. Leyline of the Void's also pretty. Cards we put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. There's a ton of cards that just get help. Let's see. I look at Progenitus, and then also Brazen Bar was actually a great one for this because it fits right into the theme. And then grab a Thoughtseize. Just as a way to protect a Layla. If you don't protect a Layla, then the deck falls apart. We want to try and avoid that as much as possible. I like running Path to Exile. Is that better or worse than just running Faithful Absence, though? If you consider that's usually going to be aimed at, like, a commander. I am very happy that Path to Exile is in here, but very specifically for the decks that are going to be that don't have the options that an Esper deck does. Kind of slow, right? Where we ended up having... It felt like we were just having a lot of pressure on us. Those early games. It's only been like... It was only like 2 games, but still. We gonna keep playing. I should play some more games before I start doing some more fiddly stuff. Like 2 games is enough. Next week, it's not gonna be theoretical. It's gonna be like tried and true practice Kalia shenanigans. And are we really playing against Pride of the Hallclade? I don't like this deck. We're gonna want to try and yep, that's a Thopter. Why do they have a Thopter in this deck? Just because it's a free 2 mana? I feel like it is. Alright, what am I doing in turn 2? I'm playing my Mind Stone. Let's go ahead and hollowed. I need white and black. But I need white for sword so I don't lose the tempo. But I need double black for Gix. I think that's just kind of the price I'm paying today. That's not bad. Let's see, we play God of the Shrine, we play Mind Stone. The alternative is to play Tower and then next turn Mind Stone Boots. It's slower, slightly, but it means that we don't have to rely on top decking into land. Ah! This thing is so dumb, I hate it. It's what, 4 mana to just like do a thing? Alright, we could Swords of Fire and Ice here. Alright. Because it's basically 5 mana to do that, right? And this is green for each creature with Defender, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it. I do just get to refill. Target creature control gets 1/0, deals combat damage, draw cards equal to its toughness. Okay, that's not nothing. Okay. Yeah, attack as though it... Well, they don't have double blue. That's the saving grace. And if they somehow do, I will sacrifice a Layla for the greater good here. God damn it, they do. Alright. This is what? Just each opponent loses life, I gain life, and I draw a card. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, because they could just recast it, no problem. Like, I just don't win this exchange at all. And the Sword of Fire and Ice doesn't help either. Deals combat damage to a player. So, like, it's effectively 3... Ah! I hate this so much. I've got 6 mana. 6 mana, and I can play a Layla again. Let's see, this is creature power 2, then it's double triggers. This is a 3/3. So I pretty much have to drop Sword of Fire and Ice next turn. Oh no, they're just going to take the draw 2 off Ornithopter here. Which, like, hey, completely fair. Like, a 2 mana draw 2 is still amazing. especially when you start activating these. Ah, god damn it! Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. I hate it here. And you just wait until everything's blocked. I can play Nezumi Prowler. Nezumi Prowler does not trigger twice. I can play a Layla. Fuck. Ah, we're just gonna lose on card advantage here. We can't keep casting a Layla. Yeah, that's game. God damn it. I hate Outlaw Thunder Junction. I hate it here. See, this is why I don't give any weight to Amy's whole thing about, you know, getting punished for trying to play silly Blorpo, Emery, non-combo decks. I'm like, have you been playing Brawl? Like, do you actually know what's going on with Brawl right now? That's hyperbolic, by the way. She plays Brawl like 1,000 times more than I do. Ugh. Well, with the thought, I'm gonna try this. With the fetch land, we can at least turn on some stuff. We can play the Thopterus next turn. I'll grab blue-white. Combo. Okay. Yep, that's sure Gix. Let's go Hallowed Fountain. Get Gix out of the picture. Alright. And if everything works out good, then we can ninjutsu in Ninja of Deep Hours. That is Valentine. Never mind, they've got Blood Chief Stars. Alright. Just here to be like an aggressive deck, I guess. Alright, grab black, white. Like, they burnt their removal on Thopterus, which is not good. Beginning of your end step, reveal the top card of your library and put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. They grab Nightmare Shepherd. This will refill our hand by drawing just 2 cards. This is the engine. This is what we want to be doing. At least now we can use Vampire to and Skyscanner to block. Huh. Goodbye, Skyscanner. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. This only hits mana value 2 or less. Okay, we've got a fetch land. We can. Let's see. We're gonna cast a 1-drop and a 1-drop. I need double blue, though. I need double blue. I need to cast Fatal Push. We're not grabbing anything this turn, so yeah, let's surveil. Wonder. Nope, we want that in the graveyard. Perfect.
You telling me it's shrimp fried this rise?
Ice cold water.
Evie, thank you so much for the redeem. Ah. Dusk helps a lot. And is there a word where we use vampire to block this turn? Oh wait, no, we could have put the Saboteur into play. I guess we still can. Dusk is going to help us out a lot because it wipes their board. Ew. Henrika. And Gumdrop Poisoner. Alright, well... So the Swooping Lookout gets blocked, but there's not a lot of downside to that. Need to play a Layla, like just heart and simple. We can attack with both, but we need to leave both back to block now. I guess I'm always playing a Layla. We draw. We get Thopter. Hello. That's not nothing. Now we can actually attack him with both. Saboteur. Hit him. Track this. Put in Swamp. Okay, there we go. We're starting to do some stuff. And everything we have flies. That's right. That's right. All right. So this is either going to transform, in which case it becomes a 3. Dusk killing welcoming vampire's not the worst. Can't really afford to take too many hits. So then... Right now, Dusk blocks everything. We trade here. Rika does not die? Could also use the Thopter block here. I think that might be... Oh, right. Forgot about the Nightmare Shepherd. That's actually pretty good reason to avoid this the way that we're going to. Like, we attack with the Welcoming Vampire. Attack with the Saboteur, Dusk. Recast. Then they get a 1/1 of Rika, and I don't know how much I like that. How do we actually get around that? We can play our Flooded Strand first and foremost. Let's get our trigger off Welcoming Vampire then. Yeah. Alright. Oh, negate. That's pretty good. Alright, go to combat. Swing, swing. Because these both die anyway. We're gonna correct that flood strain for a regular island. Well, I can't dusk and save the welcoming vampire, right? Right. So I think we just let the hits go in. We still have flyers. Yeah, the tokens still transform, weirdly enough. Oh, but the backside's still a 1-1? Or, hold on. Is this... Which one is it? Is it the backside? I think it's the... Oh, it's the backside. Okay. So I can't transform anymore. That's cute. All creatures power 2 or less. Is that worth playing? This stinks of something or other. Yo, we brawling? Yeah, you know it. We brawling. That definitely smells like I'm just gonna wrath anyway. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, we got there. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. But I think we now understand that we can't use like the really expensive stuff. So like, as much as I love wanting to use Okiba Gain Shinobi, I don't think that works because the ninjutsu cost us too much. That's fine. That's only 2 mana, 2 mana. This one is still a good effect. Covert Technician can get artifacts from... Put an artifact with mana value less than or equal to that damage from hand onto battlefield. That could work for putting out mana rocks. There is an issue, though, with there being tension between this and wanting to cast them with a Layla, so maybe we cut that out. Prosperous Thief making treasure. That's still good, though. I don't think Silver Fur Master does what I want it to do. Right? Because even though it is ninjutsu, even though it's buffing ninjas and rogues, I guess it makes some of the ninjutsu effects a little cheaper. Is Prowler like still okay? Puts a death touch and lifelink counter on a target you control. Kind of. I don't know, not really. That's not really like one way that we want to be casting. So yeah, let's try and keep this like quality ninjas only. So we'll try cutting the Silver Fur Master. Like the fact that he turns a lot of these ninjutsu into 1 and 2s is not bad though. You know what? I'm gonna play with them. I want to play with him some more. I haven't had a chance to like really dig in. All right, let's. Void Rend. Yep. Just get like a bit more spot removal in there. Honestly, I am so glad that I took this break during Outlaws of Thunder Junction, because I would have become the exact thing I swore to destroy. A salty, salty magic streamer. Yo, yeah, I heard you heard plenty of that in the early stream, and I heard it and I was like, oh no, that's not the energy I want to bring. Rumgully the Generous. Each other non-human control comes into play with an additional 1/1 counter. That was the commander I was running for the Mono Scrungle deck. This should be fine. Let's go ahead and play the stream out first. Fable Passage always comes into play untapped. Burning Catacombs represents a potentially untapped card. Scooz is not a card I want to see. If it was a creature, it gets a counter. Okay. What do I want? I want to make sure we get black. This is always black. Honestly, Outlaws of Thunder Junction just really made me hate removal. I am just not in a very generous let people play control mood these days. Let's see. We want to make sure we grab our black source. Do we want triple color? I feel like, given that we have Aaron Mesa and everything else, yeah. Nice bounty isn't it? We can play tower into welcome. We can cantrip the stone coil. The thing is, Alayla is very, very, very likely to just get straight up bolted, I think. Sunder Shaman can't be blocked by more than one creature. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. That's nasty. We don't like that. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Alright. Oh god. How do I want to do this then? I want to play Alayla, but Alayla just trades. I guess we go ahead and drop the Stone Coil Serpent. I could play the Alseid. I wanted to hold stuff back for Alayla, but I don't think we have that option. Play the Alseid, draw a card. Fatal Push isn't bad. Fatal Push is pretty great here, actually. We can get rid of the Scavenging Ooze and not have to worry about anything ever. Fatal Pushing the Sunder Shaman is also not bad. Oh god, this is like... If I want to hold up the Fatal Push and the Serpent and the Alseid, I only have the 3 mana to do it with. Alright, X equals 1. So now if I need to use the Alseid to protect the Stone Coil Serpent, I can Fatal Push a response. It's not ideal. I definitely use Fable Passage to potentially get an island or a plains. Yep, there's Domri.
You must be mad to tussle with me.
Okay, so we get rid of the Scooz or we get rid of the Shaman.
Oh, have at it, boys.
Scooz kills a lot of our potential reanimation. The Sunder Shaman is just like big and is a massive problem, but can't get through the Stone Coil Serpent. If we attack with 3 or more creatures. Okay, so that's what I gotta use it on. Discard a card random if you do draw 2. That's a 2-drop though, so that's fine. just straight up taking 7. Like, we're getting... Control has been so prevalent that the only way to really, like, flourish outside of it is to play aggro. Life has been noticeably rougher ever since. If I do this, the Phyrexian Tower is the only thing that gets left untapped. Don't want that. We play a Layla, we hold everything else back and just pray to God that we get through this turn cycle. Because then if we do, we can drop Silver Raven, we can start getting our ninjutsu engines online. Because Domri can still, like, make the ooze fight the serpent. And if that's what happens, we hold the ask for it. Okay, if that's what they're gonna do, I'm gonna bite. Make it pro green, I guess.
No more getting pushed.
They could
around.
absolutely have burn, but I get the feeling that they're gonna have a lot of more fight spells. Oh no, they have just have actual factual obliterating bolt. Never mind. Okay. Fuck me. I hate it here. Thanks. Honestly, I could literally just be in a lose-lose situation too. Yep. Hits me for 8 and... Honestly, maybe I just, like, let a Layla take the hit, actually. And then they trade, because it's fight, right? And that gets rid of the Sunray Shaman. Maybe that's what I should have done. As it is, I can... grab exactly 1 more. That's 6 mana? Yeah, that's... Let's see, I could go Raven, Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute, why are you like this? Oh, I was thinking Phyrexian Tower, that's what I was thinking. Espersen, I guess I'm not dead yet, strictly speaking. It's really, really, really unlikely, though. I could Ginger Brute, hit Domri. Domri goes down to 1. Then I have to, like, block, sack. I don't know what my line here is. Like, I could... Ginger Brute in, attack, ninja, play Brute again. You know what? Why not? Why the fuck not? Yes, I would like to draw. Go ahead, play the Brute again. I got Collector's Cage. I don't think so. Literally. Like, we've got one turn of chumping. We lose Sentinel and Brute. Like, they can just use Domri, make the Ooze fight the Serpent. And then I have to chump with everything. I lose my board. I guess they lose Domri, but they're just so far ahead. Brewing is hard, let me tell you. Honestly, the biggest issue is just that this is a deck that really wants to rely on...
We won't answer.
They can't target with Domri. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot that Domri can't target Stonecoil Serpent. Well, that's something. If I top deck into like a Wrath, we might have a chance here. Let's see, it's -7. -7 to overrun. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna call that GG's. Ah! This is just like not. The format is very, very hostile to your first few iterations. All right, there's our own Dust Animus. There's Terminal Agony. Okay. What was I playing in my original Layla that gave us protection? Let's see. Wash Away, and we were playing an Offer. Probably just play Swan Song at some point. We weren't really playing all that much protection when you look at it. Birth of Melodus is probably something we put back in because we do need protection from early aggro. Edict is fine. Dovin's Veto is just like, you know, another counterspell. Fracture is probably something we should find room for in here just because removal good. Yeah, we weren't actually playing all that much protection, so I don't have to worry about that. I just want to make sure we get like Fracture and also probably Birth. Alright, so let's make some tunes. Birth is just like a good early game card. Like, gives you time to set up. Collector's Cage would be good because it's an artifact that you can get a free spell since you're going wide. Do we even have Collector's Cage? Ah, we don't have it. Yeah, it's a mythic. The 1/1 counter target creature you control. If you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you can play the exile card without paying its mana cost. That's a whole mythic wild card, though. Unfortunate. Oracle of the Alpha isn't bad, though. Like, Factory turns all the Mox and stuff into creatures isn't bad. Plus, also it's a flying. Plus, also it's not a bad recycler. It can smooth stuff out. It do be a whole mythic, true. Yep, and I've only got like the 2 of them right now. At least one of them is being held for Kalia. One of them is and the other one is I can't remember. There's like a ton of stuff in Modern Horizons that I want. All right, so let's tweak this a bit. I still like Stonecoil Servant. I still like all of our early play stuff. I think the Fatal Push is probably too cute. But with the fetch lands, it's actually good. think we take that out. We put in the fracture. It's less creature removal. Let's see. Working them ninjas is hard. Maybe Prosperous Thief is too cute. Like, it's ninjutsu effect to make a treasure. Yeah, it's probably just... At least the Covert Technician is an artifact. And it can just put out artifacts, I guess? When am I actually using this artifact effect, though? Like, legitimate, like... I could use it to put out all the other... I could put out Wellspring, but I want to be able to put out a Layla. Used to be more willy-nilly with your mythic spends, but they screwed with the economy with big score. They sure did. They sure did. Covert Technician's at least an artifact ninja. Like, there is that. Crusade is still here because I want to make Crusade work for this. Is this just like a cheap Flyers deck, maybe? Cheap Flyers have Ninja, but have Ninja want to do Ninja stuff. Delny is going to be a great card for this if it works. What more? I want more like global effects like this to help out. So in the meantime, Rogue, Class, and Wonder are going to have to do the job. There's no like, I'm not missing like any enchantments that grant First Strike, right? Because that was like one of the primary inspirations for this. Was the idea that you could play Knighthood, give all your creatures First Strike, and then after First Strike damage has been dealt, you go ahead and you ninjutsu a card in, and it deals damage during the regular damage strike. Cheap Flyers. Inyaz, maybe? Yeah, these are all auras. Ah, I remember Inyaz. No Inyaz. No Inyaz. No Inyaz. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is probably just a little too cute. But I want to try and get it going. Is Emery too cute? It might be. I think we just factually need the Birth of Melodus, though. Inyaz is your bestie. I remember Inyaz being your bestie. Notably, because we're including more control, the Intimidation campaign gets a lot better. Let's see. The more ninjas we cut out, the worse Silver Fur Master gets, so I'm fine with cutting him out now. Because all the ninjutsu cards that we're holding on to are still like the, are just like the utility ones. Let's see. We're looking at cutting one last card. It might honestly just be the Thought Monitor because I'm not sure what Affinity is going to look like, but I say we hold on to it. It could be we cut either Coastal Piracy or Recon Mission. Yum, 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 yum. Like, I like the core that we have here. We just have to tune it so that way we're not getting frickin' blown out of the water by all the aggro cards that we keep running against. I like Norn's Wellspring. I guess this is kind of redundant. At least one has cycling. I feel like there's a ton of black cards that I'm not tapping into the power of here. Like, we're running Gix. I don't want to run the arena effects because I want this to be pretty Saboteur based. Let's see, we've got Skyscanner, we've got 3 lands, but against Omnath, what's the plan here? Can't really play anything except the Skyscanner and the Bounty. Let's toss that back. This I think works a little bit. Especially since the opponent has recognized our obvious superiority. Or maybe they just did not want to deal with the bullshit that is Esper, I guess. But you're not really playing a Layla like a control deck, you know? Alright, so this is Praetor's Voice Atraxa. Dusk is pretty good there. We've got Gorehound to start and Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute and Circuit Hacker. This is a hand that can work. Okay. And we've got Welcoming Vampire, so we don't need to play anything out just yet. We play Archive, then we have to play Grave Untapped in order to play Gorehound. Probably not doing that though, so we play Archive here. Stable Glyph Bridge. Leave that on top. A lot of people play Alayla as a control deck, do they? I mean, I guess you can. There's plenty of Link stuff. Oh my god! It's actual factual Toxic Atraxa. Huh. Well, okay then. Yum, 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 yum. Let's go ahead, we'll play the Gorehound. Let's go ahead and play the Ginger Brute now. We can start digging. Yes, I want the Void. Which means Blood Strand always grabs a basic. We can play Welcoming Vampire. I think I give up the Gorehound over the Brutes, because then Alayla can start doing her stuff. Alright, that works for me. Let's grab basics. Need basic. Al said, leave that on top as well. Oh wait, no, shit, we needed another land drop. Fuck. This would have been an opportunity to go ahead and try and dig for that, but nope. Alright, so there's the Banishing Light. Gets rid of Welcoming Vampire. Deals combat damage to player. Random non-player that plan gets. When we cast it, we get a poison. A random non... Perpetually gains. That's... And it's the Void Rend. Alright, so... Swing with the Ginger Brute. See if they block with the Stalker. We can... I think we have to. Furia, hey! Thank you so much for stopping by.
You telling me it's shrimp fried this rise?
Scry 2, then draw a card. I will... Actually, hold on. I need both of these. I can only grab one, so it doesn't really matter. here. I hate it so much. Alright. I think we're just passing the turn. And we accept the fact that everything is horrible forever. Brewing is rough, folks. This is the thing that your local content creator does. Target creature control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Each opponent gets a poison counter. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab white, black, white, black. Yep. Block the flyer. Bonk, bonk. Up to 5 toxic. So there's that, I guess. We could dusk, but I'm gonna hold on to that. If the plan is to dusk next turn, wipe out both the Stalker and Atraxa, then... no, let's go ahead and play our commander. Let's see. Smash in... just come into scry 2, then draw a card that's worth leaving it back for the block. Washed Away is a pretty fantastic card that we cannot play. We need land drops, unfortunately. Alright, now we can discard a card. There's the Unstable Glyph Bridge. Ginger Brute has haste, though. What? We're gonna hold on to both of our rafts. And he stole your blankets? No! We can crack the blue to Delta to get a blocker immediately, though. Want the Sky Scanner. Sky Scanner, draw more cards. Swooping Lookout. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop Lookout. Grab Hallowed Fountain. Now we can go ahead and play more. Okay. Atraxa is still fucking scary, but they got white, blue, green. They don't have black yet. Okay, that's why they haven't run her out yet. This is probably a Wrath. And if it is, well, we still have stuff we can do. Charge of the Might? What? Damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. Okay. Okay. That works out. They couldn't draw the swamp they needed to play for play Atraxa. Otherwise, we would have been. Well, at that point, we would have been okay. We stabilized. Okay. Like that last play felt like I need to get my tutors out. I just want to do my dailies. I need to chill out. See, this is why. This is why we are just relaxing and chilling out. Because Outlaws of Thunder Junction has just removed all my chill. Case in point. Renzo, Crooked Jailer. When he enters the battlefield, at the beginning of your upkeep, heist target opponent. Once each turn, you can pay 0 to play a spell that we don't own. This is what I'm doing to Grenzo. It is literally better for my mental health to just say, no. No. And I don't know what it is. There is just something about people playing crime decks that fucking makes my autism scream. Like, it's one thing if they reanimate something on my graveyard, right? But reaching into my deck and taking stuff, that's just a no-go, low blow, mister. This could work. It's Zagras this time. Renzo got you to finally craft Ley Line of Sanctity. Damn. Damn. Honestly, that might be a card I consider putting into this deck. I mean, like, it's an enchantment, so Layla can still get value off of it. Alright. Flying Death Touch, Haste. Other creatures you control have Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. Alright. I have no idea what this could be, but this is a hand that deals with it. Do I want to play Dovin's Veto? Or do I want to hold on to Dovin's Veto? If we pretend for a second that... Well... They're almost definitely playing some sort of, like... Black-red aggro deck. They're just going to have a lot of things that kill Alayla, so I don't really have a lot of incentive to... put shields down right this second. I'm gonna pay the 2 life, and then what? If I pass the turn, you know what? Let's battle siege this. Okay, so let's. Yep. Okay, so there's removal, Signet, Awakener, Forgotten. Alright, so they can go ahead and play removal next turn. You can also get like a 4/4. Sword is pretty good. You can go Sword, potentially Super Layla, and then they just can't kill her except with the Infernal Grasp. I can also play Yawgmoth, make them kill Yawgmoth. That's their turn. That's like their entire turn, rather than playing Priest of Forgotten Gods or developing the board state any other way. But I really, really need mana, unfortunately. I'm just really hurting. If I don't draw a land next turn, I am in trouble. Priest is sack 2 other creatures. We have to sack, and they get to replace stuff. Stronghold is if it's kicked. Arm Scavenger is a scary card. Just bury us in equipment. Oracle is not ideal, no. We're really, really behind. Lane, I think he's also good against other decks, but if they play Grenzo, they just can't do anything. What is this? Attach it to a creature, gets 1/1. If it's a warrior, gets 2/1. That's... Yep, that's Sticky Fingers. Is this like actual party aggro? That's kind of fantastic, but I'm suffering. I'm suffering really, really hard right now. Why are you not? Oh, wait, I could have played Gix. Certified Goober moment. I could have played Gix and then tried to dig deeper. Well, if I drop the Sword of Fire and Ice, that's at least more artifacts. Certified. I am rusty. I am really, really rusty. My fine magic instincts have been dulled. Oh, that's a mayhem devil. That's what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you want to swing with everything first, right? Right? You. Why aren't you swinging with these two? What's the what's the value there? So we know we already know that our next one is Marsh Flats. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop this up. Ah. Actual factual. Okay. We just got straight up out aggroed there. Notably, I think the only thing that changes is that... maybe it's not actually that bad. That misplay definitely, like, killed us and locked us in. John and Vala, so this is probably death and taxes. We can play the Thopterus out, but then we don't have anything else. This is an issue where the technician actually does kind of help, but not really. I think I need to put a bobble in this deck. I don't know why we're having so many mana options this early on. Authority of the Councils is a pretty strong card here. Let's see. Just go Polluted Delta to start. What? White, black? Let's grab our back street. Sky Scanner. That's a hard to grab. Put this out in a white, and we're gonna take the scry. I'll take another land drop. Technician potentially putting out like the Gingerbread or whatever isn't bad either. I can play the Sky Scanner. Do I want to play the Sky Scanner now? And they just have like all the open mana in the world. The worst case scenario is because they're white-black. We play a Layla. They don't have anything to really, like, do. We play the island. We pass. We can always, like, Void Rend the Authority if that's what they end up doing. Like, the Authority just gives them so much life, and it keeps us from having actual factual blockers. That's... So setting back their commander's not a bad idea either, though. Actually, here's an idea. Let's go ahead. Let's see, it's a Godless Shrine. No, we want Watery Grave here. Play Takasi's Welcome, play Ginger Brutes, that way we have actual energy going on. Muriel! Muriel, you say? Okay. Now things are getting dicey. Blah 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 blah. It's bad. That's actually really, really bad for us. Don't have anything. Ninjutsu in Infiltrator. Overter puts an artifact, but we don't have any artifacts that we want to put into play right just like this second. Damn you, authority of the consoles! Alright, so... Fine. I'll play a Layla. And then... Oh, wait, I guess I could have played the Stonecoil Serpent for one. Alright, you can either play Linvala or you can play removal for a Layla. Yep, they get their token. I hate it here. I hate it here. Why? I guess it's... Okay, so they are just gonna spark out. Heroes in a half shell. Let us... Alright, so we're gonna get beaten down if we don't draw something here. Are you kidding me? No!
Get in, deal some damage, get out. Except you're not safe.
Okay, so... We're gonna need our Stonecoil Serpent here. And a value 3 or more. We go ahead, we Stonecoil 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not even enough to kill Kaya. What am I doing with my life? You can start going wide, I guess. Kinda have to. That she just exiles Kaya. Stress, 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 stress. Yeah. Dusk doesn't help out here. Kaya's just too much. Meanwhile, we got Muriel beating us down too. The enchantment is what did it. I really should have prioritized getting rid of the enchantment because Drana and Linvala are good, but we can at least wall them. But the authority of the console is just too much. A Serac combo. Nope, that's not gonna work. We have 37 lands in here. Why? Alright, Intimidation Campaign, Lorien revealed, Throwback, Boots, and Gingerbread, I think. I think this is what we have to do. This doesn't have a game plan, though. We put back Lorien revealed. Grab out Boots. Like, Lorien revealed refills our hand, and is also our 4th land drop if we absolutely need it. Disinformation Campaign, Boots. One loses life and we draw a card. As much as I want the campaign, I think this is the order we have to take it in. Oh, go buy boots. Ideally, we go ahead and we pop the marsh flats for Surveil. We can just start digging for action. I think that's what we get to do. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our blue-black one. Oh no! Oh, yeah, this is a marsh flats. We should be able to grab. Where is it? Further. Oh, it's further down. Mana Confluence, that is a land. I'll take that. Crossroads, we'll take the Scry. We have all the lands we need, now we just need to dig for action. You're window shopping for a new emote artist? You let me know how that works out. Boy was familiar, makes Asarek. Ah, I hate this! You let me know how that goes for you. Ah, they've got Bonch's Monument too. Alright. They've got everything. Yep. Ornithopter. Yep, Asarek. You think you found someone because you're gonna redo all your... What? You're gonna redo all your modes? How come? Why aren't you You motherfucker! You're not attacking... okay, wait, hold on. Never mind. Never mind. There's actually legit... I could have things with Flash and that would actually just ruin stuff. Okay, that's not as bad as like what I would have considered. Alright. Grab another Surveil. Try and dig. That too slow? That might be too slow. Hold on to that anyway, though. Alright. Matt, target creature can't attack you next turn. Is there any point in me playing a Layla? They're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6. Drain me for 6. I go down to 15. I don't think so. Not a fan of how the first batch of emotes worked out. Alright, yep. Alright, Asarek going to do Asarek things. Let's just hope that they're, like, fast about this. I've been thinking about redoing my emotes too. I just want to make sure I have my redesign made first. Because right now all my emotes are of my OC. Got Cloud Key, okay. We just have to live like one more turn cycle. Draw 3, reveal them, you may cast one without paying this cost. You found someone who's the cutesy style you like, and not terribly priced. Yo. I could rogue class. Oh, this is whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player. Okay. Alright. We're gonna draw 3 and pray to God that we aren't just, like, dead. 12 for $60. Oh, okay, never mind. They've got Bolas and Citadel. That's game. See, you really can't expect to play Brawl and not just get rocked if you're not prepared, you know? Go for 60, or you hold for the inevitable redesign where you return to furry fish. Furry fish? Furry fish? Let's see. Back to negation. Stubborn and doesn't quite work here. I'm not a big fan of spell pierce. Am I too innocent to have seen furry fish? Kuria, the question is never whether I'm innocent. It's whether or not you have inflicted the terrors on me. Believe it or not, I live on the internet. Essence capture. Honestly, I am like tempted to just go ahead and play the mana drain. You're gonna unleash unspeakable horror in my DMs. Oh boy. What are we in for? Speaking of... Wait, do I not have mana drain? I thought I did. Yeah, essence capture. An actual factual counterspell. Rewind is there. I've got desertion. Blind epiphany. Huh, do I not have a drain? No, I don't. I don't have mana drain. Let's craft a mana drain. You'll vet it so it's nothing too inappropriate at least. Bold of you to assume I'm going to look at it right on stream. I closed Discord for a reason. Alright, so we're obviously not going to like put all of these in there. But I'm gonna. You got Dovin's Veto, put in Mana Drain. Gonna be harder on the mana, but... Go with like actual harder counter magic now. Alright, Kuria, just for you, I'll go ahead and check the DMs. And then, I don't think we need memory lapse, but an offer you can't refuse isn't bad. Just because it is really cheap. I think we just got dealt, like, some really rough hands. It honestly might not be a bad idea to put in like a land tax. A land tax and a brainstorm would actually be really good for this now that I think about it. Like, yeah, let's go ahead. We'll put in land tax, and we have so many fetch lands now. Why am I not just playing brainstorm? You forgot how much of the art you like is... you forgot how much of the art is, like, not clothed, just not in an inappropriate way, but in a... And I quote, "My friend drew her as a Grembo." But, like, those are good friends. Fortified S is actually really good with a lot of flying and evasive cards, though. We got to see some of the Thought Monitor in action. Thought Monitor did not do what we wanted it to do. We just didn't make like the mass artifacts that would make Sandy good. So we're gonna be relying more on the Saboteur side of this. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Whenever deals combat. Go ahead, we pull that up, and let's go look for artifacts, enchantments. Remove. Remove auras. Also remove equipment. Tiny little search bar. All right, what do we got here? There's Strixhaven Stadium. I'm not playing Strixhaven Stadium. There really isn't a lot here. Unfortunately. There we go. All right, Chad. I'm about to dive into something cursed here. All right. Where are we going? Furry fish, furry fish, furry fish. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is just a fish Sona. I'm looking at the stuff that fish is sending me now on Discord, and like, yeah, this is good. Honestly, I like it. Like that. That's actually a pretty cool setup combo. Or setup combo. What the fuck am I saying? That is a It's a good design. I like it. You said furry fish. I was like, a fish with fur? But like, no, if it's literally just a fish Sona, then yeah. Debating when if to do a 2.0 model returning the fish. Do it. Fucking do it. Let's see. Class. Rogue class, it feels like so much setup. I just have not enjoyed seeing it. Which is unfortunate. Because it's like thematic to what I want to do. That's it. That's what I was trying to say before. You can't queue into Brawl and expect to have success with your cute thematic decks off the bat. At some point, you actually have to just Sloth Stealer. Sloth Stealer. Why? Why? Someone's stealing your sloth. Ooh, Brainstorm with this is fine, actually. Go Command Tower, hold on to Brainstorm, because then we have Cold Steel Heart still. Delny is here. Got a Scourge. They're playing blue-green. Yep, that's a Landware Elf. Irrigated Farm. Let's go ahead and put that on. Yep, okay, so we play a Layla next turn. Eventually play her into a wash away. If that's what they're holding up for, then I am very, very sad. Also, wait, no, we can't. Can't. Lion Sash on top. Not against this guy. Alright, so we still get to develop our board. We're going to need to draw an untapped land to actually play a Layla and then get instant value. Alright, this has... Whenever deals combat damage to a player, create a food, sack a food, draft. They just get to, like, do that, I guess. Alright, there's a Layla. You can Brainstorm now. Ooh, I like that a lot. I did not read this card. If an ability of a creature you control powered 2 or less triggers, it triggers an additional time. I did not read the card. Oh, god damn it. Mother frickin'. I hate crime. I hate crime so much. Alright, do we... Yeah, let's cycle this so we can dig deeper. Get Lost. It's actually really good here. Let's brainstorm first. They're thinking about something. Okay, that's good news for me. Alright, swing with the Vault Scourge. Swing, bada swing with the Delny Lookout? That works. Alright, am I willing to trade? I am. They can recast him. That's fine. Ooh, Gnarling Goreham. We'll swing with the Scourge and a Layla. We'll keep building up our life total. Voracious Shark. Counter target activated artifact or creature. Alright, now we can start digging. We can start digging hard. Yes, Gorehound doing exactly what I wanted to do. Artifact creature, planeswalker, nope. Yes. Perfect. This is the future that liberals want. Trying to turn that goose into a blocker. They hit lands both times. Honestly, I'll just take the hit here. Like, Shark is gonna go away in a bit. Is it worth it? Might be. What can they do at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? They can do plenty. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start jamming in. And I'm gonna hold on to this Dusk. There's no reason for me to cast it right now. And I'd rather hold on for when they get another really, really big fat thing out. Okay, so they're virtual 7 life. Okay, we got there. Excellent. We got some backs. Chat, can I tell you something? I am currently in the middle of doing a redesign for my 2.0. I don't hide the fact that the model I'm using right now was originally made as a very cheap and accessible model. It was something that I got recommended to try out. Everyone is. Everyone's working on their 2.0. That's kind of... Yours was not cheap or affordable. No, yours was not, and yours looks great for it. And honestly, for what I paid, mine is really good. Like, I got some really good value for what I got. And I'm happy with mine. But I also have been thinking about who I want to be going forward as a streamer, as an artist, as an entertainer. So I've been redesigning mine. I am not an artist, but my goal as I start drafting out some ideas for my donathon, my annual donathon, my ideas are going to help pay for a character reference sheet. And it's going to be it's either going to be a new PNG or it's going to be an actual model if I can somehow get enough. Last year we got enough to help pay for my meds, and that's great. But that's only like a third of what I would need if I wanted to actually get a proper custom model. 800 with the Lila outfit, but the tail is that absolute jank ass. Aw. There's some cheaper artists out there, and 800 is like one of the cheapest I've seen for a model. Part of it's also just finding an artist in the style I like. Like, I found someone who does pixel VTubers, and I think that's really cool. But I really want something cel-shaded, kind of like Borderlands. And I just haven't found an artist that does that yet. I want to have a live 2D model that moves like it's 3D, you know, like what we have now, like classic live 2D, that looks flattened and like animation. Your model was originally 600, but another outfit was 200. Your tail spins like a pin, the tail on the donkey. Alright. Corvold. This is a good one to hold our hand on. The Mind Stone means we can theoretically play a Layla out quickly. But this is a scenario where I think we play Covert Technician. We do want to use it to play the Wellspring. Maybe. I still haven't had a chance to, like, use the Infiltrators here the way I want to. Layla's just too important. Still, though, 800 for, like, a model plus another outfit, that is hella cheap by what most of the other artists are charging. Most of the other artists are charging in the ballpark of, like, 12 to 1500. And, like, yeah, absolutely. Pay what you're, pay what you're worth. Do I go with Spring here? I can go Spring, lower a Layla. I think I want a Layla out sooner rather than later, because if we get a Layla to stick, we can start popping off. Oh, hello, Ruby. Ruby? Huh. Alright. Alright, so they'll be at 4 mana. They probably just spend it on removal. If they do, I cry. I hardcast the Technician here. Ah, Ragavan. It is about it. Otherwise, each player's... Alright. 4, 5... I hate it here, because now they play Corvold. They sacrifice Ragavan. I have no answers for Corvold. Ugh. You've already accepted that doing 2.0 model, but Fish Stone is going to be upwards of 1,500. Because you want her needlessly big-ass tail to move properly. That's what you gotta do. You gotta pay for proper rigging. The alternative 2.0 would have been for a milked-up Courier. Well, that's one way to do it. Oh god, we're just getting absolutely buried. That's the... we can't just, like, jam a Layla against these decks. It just doesn't work. Well, having Farewell out helps a lot. Whenever you commit a crime. Okay, so covert technician, farewell, get rid of all the creatures. What does that even do for us? Let's go combat, attack. The technician back into hand. Try and draw. Gold Forge, Thopteryx. Just getting buried card advantage. We still have the farewell here. But I also need to make sure we hold on to that for Corvold.
Say hi to my. Go get him, buddy.
Yep. They draw 1, 2. They just get to draw 3 cards. And this is pre-combat too. Guess ninjas just ain't working out. Like, we have to have a lot more tempo, I think, if we really want this to work out. Which means we have to go even harder into tempo control. Trying to think right now. So we're playing a lot of tempo. We play a lot of tempo where we also just like lose out on our commander and everything starts falling apart. Because what we have here in the core just isn't strong enough. We have to be able to play creatures, ninja them out. Also, Curry, it's funny that you say milfed out, because like that's also what I'm gonna be doing. I've been calling 2.0 the adult version of Hero Girl, or rather, just like proper me. The only difference is I'm gonna have Tummy. Tummy is very good. Okay, let's think for a second. Think. What would proper tempo look like? We'll take out permanent through a less forgive to the battlefield tab.
You telling me it's shrimp fried this rise?
Cold water.
Heavy, thank you so much for the redeems. I'm gonna take a quick break. Let's take a quick break. I'll wash my face and we'll come back and we'll make some changes. Don't touch that dial. Be right back. Okay. Again? Oh, please, why? Alright.
Why?
You know what? I'm gonna fight these. I'm gonna fight. You wanna fight? Fight. Let's fight.
Fight me. Fight me.
There we go.
He's a
Oh,
channel your
wait,
inner.
hold on. He's getting money? Yo, War Masters are now my new
That's a-
best friend.
There's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like, yeah, Dan. How can you be scared of something that gives you so much money?
Exactly.
Like, wow.
What?
Like, it just started the open season on the Wall Masters. And we're just gonna hardcast the Avacyn.
Yeah, we drew your favorite card.
Yeah. I maintain that Avacyn is in fact Kalia's girlfriend. And that the two should never be separated.
But you separated them by cutting Kalia from the deck.
Oh no, you're right!
Oh no!
Wait, did they they just try and bedevil Avacyn?
Oh,
Oh my god, the feel bad.
that poor soul. They might just be out of luck here unless they draw one of their few exile removal cards.
Yeah, for real. Like, we're just gonna bash in. And then we've got so much gas right now.
And so much mana. The bank job really is very strong.
It is absurd. I want to start getting some life too, so we're also going to drop a Baneslayer. Because, like, there's no kill like overkill. And, like...
You
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, yep. Okay, so...
Oh.
Yeah, okay, they can definitely get rid of their own golem. Am I trapped? I am not. Excellent. That would be a clever trap. Whoops! Accidentally, trapped the player. The way that you constantly re-equip everything. So then... Wait. I'm not actually trapped, am I? Wait. Hook shot out of the hole. Thinking about it. But, like... There were... Wait a second. But, no. We can't hook shot out of the hole because we're floating in the water. On the ground, though, now? Well, wait. Okay, you know what? That might... I could just be, like, a total bimbo right now, and that could actually just factually be it. Oh my god, that was actually just a... That was just it. I am the bimboiest bimbo that ever bimboed.
Extending that lead. Olsen makes the tackle.
This is pain.
13-yard gain, and it'll be a first and goal. It's first and goal at the 7-yard line.
Couldn't be me, Brony. Couldn't be me.
The home team come out in
God,
the 4-3.
I was right
He
there.
hits the hole and
I was right there, and he
on
just
his way
spun
to
around me.
6
Fuck,
points.
I just, how did I fucking... Oh god, this game's over. Maddie, you have to be like the sturdiest woman ever. No! Alright, and we're back. Alright, so let's think about this, right? We are gonna need some actual good, strong tempo cards. The hero returns. Yep, I'm here. I sure am here. We're gonna have to commit crime to some extent. Welcome back. Thank you. Alright. So, okay, this is counter target spell, create token, copy target artifact creature, draw 2, destroy. We just need, like, for different protection effects, right? But not protection in the sense of, like, God's willing to protect Layla. We just need good, solid, tempo cards. Like, Rift is a good, strong card. We don't need more removal. We just have to figure out the correct kind of removal. What this basically boils down to. Like, if we want to run Rift, what are we running? We keep running the Sash because that's targeted graveyard removal. Bobble. What? Yeah, there we go. Bobble. Wait for us. Bobble maybe help speed up ramping just a little. Denigos didn't do good, but Pelucanus Reborn will be very also not good. Honestly, see. Bitter Triumph. Bitter Blossom's also not bad for this. It's kind of in the same vein. Like, I'm running Bitter Blossom. The other Alayla deck that I run is doing okay. It's doing fine because it's doing more like actual pure Alayla things rather than this ninja silliness. I should probably put Gig. Dude, now that I think about it. But still. Like, put in Bitter Blossom because we do get extra tokens out of it, and the good extra tokens also enable more ninjutsu stuff. What are you even trying to do with our ninjutsu stuff, though? Right? Because our main goal with ninjutsu is get extra fairies off of Layla. The Bitter Blossom is a good, strong card for a Layla that doesn't actually synergize with the game plan per se. I think that's part of why this deck is struggling. There's some good ideas here. But at that point, it might just be better to just play the original. Ah, well. Like, Skull Snatcher doesn't affect as much because we could just play regular graveyard removal. I still like Thopterus. Thopterus is still great here. Where's that Covert Technician, even though it's an artifact? Doesn't do a whole lot. Like, if we have to play this as a slower deck, that's fine. Like, I knew coming into this that there were going to be turns where I can't just jam a Layla because the chance of them having removal is way too fucking high. At the same time, though, you got to take that shot. But then, if you lose her, you never have a chance to play, and you just fall so behind on the tempo. It's Jesse Zane Fanebringer. Ah, this is one of those alchemy cards that I haven't had a chance to play against. Death Touch. When he enters the battlefield, and whenever you cast a snake spell, conjure Ambush Viper into the top 6. It especially gains when this creature enters the battlefield, draw a card. And it's a 3. Let's go ahead. Lead off on Prairie Stream, probably. I'm not using Lori Revealed off of that. Go ahead, we play Thopterist. Get infinite Thopters. I'm gonna have to grab a basic here because we're gonna get bum rushed down. Like, we're gonna get a free Thopter every turn. But that's only gonna help us so much. Palm is a Thoughtseize. Guardian Project. Okay. That's really heckin' spooky. Here's the battlefield with a menace counter on it. Deals combat damage to a player. You can remove the menace counter from it. When you do, that player reveals their hand to exile a. And the ninjutsu is also 3. So play the Ornithopter just so that way we can ourselves. Oh, I forgot that it gives the Ornithopters +2/+0. That's so good. Mono green aggro. Gonna go so wide. We have to play a Layla next turn. Alright, is it worth taking the extra 3 here? I think it is. They currently don't have any Saboteur effects, so I will take the 3 here. Preserve myself with a Thopter. Do this. Swamp. A Layla. Concern? What are you holding on for? Alright. Now we can start doing some stuff. Oh, Collected Company, and you already know that you've got Snake in there, so you're gonna draw 3 cards. God damn it. Alright. Well, we've also got this unstable glyph bridge, so if anything gets really out of hand, we're fine. Otherwise, we're just trading 1 for 1, and the Thopters is going to keep giving us gas for days. Plus, we have this Biting Palm Ninja that we're going to start using. That's a Stone Coil. Yep. That is a problem. Icon of Ancestry. Okay, so their game plan is to just, like, completely run us out. Alright, but we got Invasion of Gabakon right here. Okay, how do we want to do this? We want to play Invasion for sure. So let's play Invasion. They've got 2 things that can block. Ashaya! And Return to Nature. Return to Nature gets rid of enchantments. We have an enchantment. It also destroys artifacts. Get rid of the Ashaya. Alright. Understood. They don't have any mana open, so we can swing everything. We can swing Thopter, and Fairy. We've also got this Biting Palm Ninja. So this would deal 3 damage to Invasion. Yep, they go ahead and they block a Thopter. And yeah, that'll do it. I mean, all it does is make a bigger Thopter, I guess, but if they cast to destroy Light Shield Array, then they're not casting. Well, no, if Ashaya turns everything into force, then they can cast whatever the fuck they want. Like everything you can cast for green? Yeah. This would be a great time to play Umbridge. So we go ahead, we swing with everything. We die on the crackback? I don't think we... We also have Glyph the Umbridge here, so 5... Yeah, because we're using Light Shield Array anyway. Use the Glyph Bridge. Yes. Go to combat. We're gonna wipe them, and we're gonna leave them with Kami. Honestly, with the way that the blockers work. Like, okay, they can go ahead and use their nature response now to kill one of the Thopters. That's fine. We don't care about that. Yep, okay. They do get to draw additional cards, which is not ideal. My shield array still on the stack, unless they have instant speed fight. Yep. Alright. So we'll go ahead and grab. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can go ahead and grab. How about grab something that has surveil. Bitter Blossom is actually a great draw next turn. Alright. Now we just go ahead and Zootalo. Like, yeah, we lose a token. Wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's what. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you know, Indestructible and Brass tend to make for some nice blowouts. This Vortex. Wrath effects are also just like really good for that tempo, especially if you're waiting till later to play a Layla. Okay, you know what? Brownie Man said earlier that people tend to play a Layla decks as control decks. Forget everything I said back then. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You play her like a control deck. With that being said, I still don't know what else we would do. I think I did get some good data from this, though. Like, Thopterus is just an insane card with Alayla. I don't know why I wasn't playing her before. And really, I'm just going to take some tech pieces here, slide them into what I was doing beforehand. Like, we don't need to play Elspeth. Land tax, the opponent goes first, and they're on a ramp deck. This is absolutely the place for land tax. That's a delighted halfling. And because we're going to have land drops, there's just... okay. Deals damage to any target equals the number of elementals you control. 1... grab 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw for turn. Okay then. Hoi hoi. Hey Fron! What's up, my brother? My friend. My DVO. Oh, Ghost, sorry you're late. It could be going a lot better. Like, real talk, it could be going so much better right now. We are, unfortunately, in a lot of pain because the idea that I had beforehand just doesn't work. I'm the Scat Man. Did you do the pulls and get anything good? Did the set release? Nope. 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 All of this is the pre-Modern Horizons stuff that we're doing. And we're just going to continue drawing like a card a turn. Oh, never mind. Brainstorm's here. Oh, Brainstorm is so good with this. The opponent has raced really, really far ahead from where I'm at, so I'm just not gonna sweat it. Like, damn, man. You sure get me right now. If you control 8 or more lands, you draw a card. There are 5 lands right now. This is just straight up outraced. I would love to normally, but I just yeah. So they're currently at 5. What can I do? I can play a Layla. I can also play Oracle. I can go Polluted Delta, play Oracle. I did not do any of this correctly. Let's grab Shell. Oh. Put this and this back. Nothing's coming up Millhouse today, unfortunately. It's true. As long as they don't have, like, yet more lands. We grab Swamp. Right? No. Oh yeah, Swamp. Swamp's fine. Confounding Conundrum's actually pretty good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bouncing lands into the hand is not like the greatest thing right now, but it could be worse. We do have to discard down. We have to discard a card. Probably discard the tower, I think. We can start making like all of the stuff next turn at least. Like we can go Lantern into Conundrum, start refilling. They haven't had a chance to really like explode. 1, 2. Let's just shoot something from. What happens if we do this? Deals damage to any target, and then landfall versus Nissa. I think I'd rather take out Nissa. Because Nissa just gets some gas, whereas Omnath, they just replay for free. Nope, yep, that's a Landwar Scout. Okay. Grab more play. Ooh, Wonder. Okay. That works. Well then... There's a Lantern. There's Palm Biting Ninja. Oh, we have way too much stuff here. I could potentially recast something. We leave her back to block. think at this point, then we just go ahead and play another card. Oh, we didn't get to discard Wonder. Oh, okay, we got there. They ran out of gas. Aether Gust, though? Use target spell or permanent that's red or green. Its owner puts on the top or bottom of their life. Huh. Huh. That's not bad. That's not a bad meta call. But I really don't like it in this very specific instance. That's literally the two colors we're not playing. So, okay, yeah, the opponent just completely ran out of gas. Roxanne. Alright, so... Unfortunately, Roxanne is on my personal no-fly zone. It is just so rare that any of the decks that I'm currently brewing with are able to keep up with a Roxanne deck. The fact that Roxanne is like turbocharged Rusko is insane. Because Rusko is really good, partly because he's a control deck that can pay for Rusko and they have their win condition in the clocks. But Roxanne is also on attack, and also she's in green, so also they get to ramp anyway. And all the rocks are also removal. And you just get to do that forever. And also they can target anything. Just not a good time. Spencer Corpse Puppet. Whenever you proliferate, either make a 3/3 or put target creature you control gains flying and lifelink. Still not a great hand. There's Wellspring here. There's a lot of creatures. With the Moon Circuit Hacker, it might actually be okay. Oh, with the Lantex, it's actually just like fantastic. And I will go ahead and play Thopter. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's see. Island, swamp. There we go. We are now set for life. Deals damage, we get the scry to, and then draw a card. And... Alright, free Ornithopter. We're doing the thing. Staff of Completion. Not the worst. Ooh, okay. Let's go combat, swing with the Moon Circuit first. And the Ornithopter. Just to like keep them guessing. Scry 2. Then draw a card. Discard a card unless. I'm gonna pop this Moonstyle so we can go ahead and drop the Try. We're gonna go grab a Godless Shrine. We want to drop Skrelv and now we have some backup and protection for a Layla. Now we're going off. Now this hand goes off. Okay, maybe there's some proof of concept here. Maybe ninjas can't be the main theme. But maybe they can, like... Maybe there's some fun to be had. And hey, you know what? I am disappointed that the ninja version of the deck didn't do what I wanted it to do. But we still figured some stuff out. We still figured out, like, hey, sometimes some of these cards are kind of sweet, though. And yeah, it's frustrating to brew. I wish there was a way to, like, just be able to take your time to brew stuff without feeling bad about your teeth getting kicked in. But c'est la vie. Because when your deck actually works, when it gets going, that feels nice. I wonder if all the concessions actually does, like, reset your ranking somewhat. If nothing else, you do still have, like, just the option to pick your matchups. Even if you end up having to pick up your cards like 4 times in a row. I value my time and my emotional state. I am big enough to admit my skills and my deck are not. It's gonna keep matches up against Roxanne until something, I guess. Also, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Ansrag the Quake mold. This isn't that much better. Ansrag is like just such a beating. Wait, why is... Oh, right. Island. We're gonna grab Hollowed Fountain. Ideally, this brings up all of our mana back to us. Does combat damage to a player, you say? Loam Speaker. Okay. They're gonna play Ansrag. Ansrag comes down tapped. We have a turn 3. What do we do on? What are we doing on turn 3? Never not playing the island. I think I just want to slow them down a bit. Lunar Frenzy is really good. Academic Dispute. Target creature blocks this turn if able. Rhythm of the Wild doesn't do anything, but they have a Beseiju. So the Beseiju, my authority, they get rid of that. This is probably the most problematic thing for them to have if that happens. Like, this is actually just removal, and this is really heckin' big. Becomes blocked, untap each creature you control. Yep, that's 4 damage, all right. Okay, now what? Let's say Meyer. Crack that, grab, swoop. Ginger Brute. And were they Rhythm of the Wild? They might. Let's go ahead and go to their face. Alright. Ninjutsu. The downside to this is that it means that I don't play a Layla on turn 4. But also, that's not really the worst thing if we're trying to, like, hold it, make it so that way a Layla doesn't just, like, get lost for no value. Washed Away is an amazing card for us to grab. Yep. Alright. So that is exactly what I thought. And we can fix our top deck draw. So let's grab... Where's the black? Oh, we have it in our hand. We just grab Rafine's Tower so we have... Fixing. Probably not the worst thing. Now, they can still cast Rhythm of the Wild. That wouldn't be the craziest thing. If they cast that, I kind of have to counter it. But they didn't. So I don't. Now we can go ahead, we can play a Layla. And we can play Ginger Brute, we can get more fairy action, we can get our invasion going. Alright. Moon Circuit is not going to be doing anything, so... Moon Circuit Hacker is actually really good. Scry 2, draw this card. Stone Coil Serpent. Is that actually just, like, completely hose Anzrag? Not if they Lunar Frenzy, though. But I don't mind going Signet this turn. We gotta be careful here. Hold on. Derper was the starting play. They were the starting player. Drop the back street. Let's go ahead and make that white. Untap it. Now we're going to have a Stone Coil Serpent that's actually fairly beefy with Get Lost backup. We can make it a 4, and that's enough to just, like, kill the Anzrag. Must be blocked each combat this turn if able. Alright. We've got some tech. The filter on Moon Circuit Hacker is actually really good. Yeah. Sure. Alright, they're gonna go Hideaway. Not bad. Not bad, kid. Alright, so Alayla and Ginger Brute? Get there, maybe? Ginger Brute can go ahead and pop the invasion, at least. What's the Fight Breaker going to put it? Probably on the Goose, I think. You almost definitely want to put it on the Goose. Academic Dispute, Lunar Frenzy. You just need to start pulling ahead. That Fight Rigging is going to make things problematic. Hold the Get Lost. Oh, hold on. Does it matter? Like, does it actually matter? Like, okay, Moon Circuit, Ginger Brute. We gotta make sure that the Fight Rigging does not trigger. Anzrag is not going to have haste. This is going to make sure that the Gilded Goose dies. Because otherwise they just have to, like, give us Gabacon. Unless they want to try and Lunar for 1. First Strike and Trample. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with that. Right? Because it's... Yeah, it's just not worth it. Okay, so we get lost the fight rigging. They can play Anzrag, but then that doesn't matter. But then we also have... I'm trying to think. The Stonecoil Serpent here. Gotta cast for 4. The fight rigging. Yeah, we're just gonna pass the turn here. Because we're gonna use this rainforest to filter. Like, they use their Lunar Frenzy to get rid of my commander, which I can just replay again, rather than potentially setting up Anzrag. This is the beginning of combat, so I do wait until they go to combat to do that. I basically want them to try and, like, take an action. Alright, that's a land, so they don't have any tricks. I just don't want to let them, like, activate their map tokens for free. The important thing is they can't cast Anzrag and Rhythm of the Wild in the same turn. Alright, there's Rhythm of the Wild. I don't care about them having Rhythm. Alright, now we can go ahead, grab one of our Surveil lands. I want black. Alcid of Life's Bounty. That's actually pretty good. Because this is going to be 5. We just need this to be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we go 3, 4, 5. We have 2 mana left over. Okay. 2 mana left over, which is perfect for Alcid, so just go combat. Yep, the Goose can go ahead, get a free block on Gingerbrute. Or even Moonhacker? Yeah, that's fine. And then we have Academic Dispute, which would just make the Alcid fight. We've got Light Shield Array as backup, so we don't need to play the Alcid. The important thing is that we have Stonecoil Serpent. It's big enough to fight their Quake Mole. So even though they do get, like, an additional combat step, we're just going to be able to, like, block everything. It's big enough to block the land, too. Now, they could go ahead and make it bigger with all their map tokens. And that's a little concerning. But they have choices to make. They also only have 6 mana period right now. The way this is looking at, this is probably going to be our last game for the day. And then we'll be looking at raids. Gerald Dark Age Scion. At the beginning of combat of your turn, you may cast a spell mana value equal to its intensity from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Okay, then. That's a problem. Because it means they can recast Fight Rigging eventually. So we gotta, like, pedal to the metal here. Let's see, without paying its cost. Let's see, becomes a 4/4 with haste. What was the plan here? You're in main phase 2. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan there was. Bail get recovery, that's actually real. Okay. So then we've got, no matter what, we're casting a Layla. Like, just no matter what. We can ginger brute it. We can attack. We don't want to attack. And we still have Light Shield Array for when they try and do Ansrag things. Okay. They don't have any 2 costs they can get either. Next turn is where it starts getting dicey. Notably, if we attack with everything, there's nothing to block Ansrag with. Unless, I start casting stuff. And they've got Bala Ged too, so they can just, like, get back their fight rigging. They don't have to wait for just Jarsoul. So it's probably better for them to use it on their Frenzy then. Like, what happens if they go Frenzy? They grab Frenzy, they play Ansrag, following turn. Yep. Okay, so they're going to give him haste. Bold choice there, Cotton. Because what? Okay. Well, I guess the Lunar Frenzy doesn't go away. Like, okay, that does damage. Mana value equal. Okay. So then what's the play here? Alright, 3 damage, yep. Okay, not really sure what that was about. They do get to cast Hideaway next turn. Oh, they get to... Yeah, they do get to cast Ansrag in, like, 2 turns. Target creature gets +3/+3. It must be blocked. So nothing bad's happening this turn, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the game plan there was. Because there's no way they're living that long if they're just going to leave him in the graveyard. So, GG's. Alright, so... Ninjas is a bust. But hey, you know what? I think in general, we have some cool ideas here. Like... Let's see. Like, I did just kind of forget that land tax is on arena, and we have brainstorm and all these fetches. So these are actually pretty decent cards. The Emporium Thopterist is insane here. That's definitely gonna go in the main deck proper. I should probably be running Gix. Razzlex is actually kind of cute. Maybe not really for the main deck, but it's fine enough. I forgot that Delny just doubles all the Layla's triggers. That's pretty great. What we got here? We still have Cathar's Crusade. Cathar's Crusade's still a game ender here. So probably take like... how many of these ninjas actually still in here? The Intimidation campaign just is not worth it. Just too slow. Gorehound is really, really good still. Stonecoil Serpent still holds up. You still play like the good cards like Mana Drain. Moon Circuit Hacker was actually probably my favorite ninja of these so far. Oh my god, would you look at that? We still get the Swarm Saboteur. Swarm Saboteur is pretty good with this. I don't think we got the chance to really try Biting Palm Ninja. Yeah. Akuchi Silencer. So it's really only like 6 ninjas that are worth playing. And 2 of them are just draw. The Infiltrator's probably okay because there's multiples, but I feel like I would play Silencer, Hacker, Saboteur. I don't think Biting Palm is worth it because that's just a Thoughtseize for 3 ninjutsu. I'm still on the fence about Deep Hours and Infiltrator, but they're pretty cool with Thopters. Infiltrator probably of the 2, just because this one scales up. This one is just whenever ninjas deal damage. And at that point, I would rather be playing the more of the Coastal Piracy effects. So, yeah. Ninja's not real, but there's some sweet tech here. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look to see who is currently streaming. Who are we rating? Looks like Jess is currently playing Persona 3 Reload. So let's go ahead and give him a hand. I will see you back on Friday for Raft. Do not believe anything that the schedule at the start said. We are doing Raft. And also, why did they change... Why is this different? Why is this different? Wait, hold on. Is there like actual... Hold on. Hold on. Ahaha. Ahaha. Hold on, what's this? Hold on. I need to check something real quick. I see... Is that another VTuber that's playing Magic? And they're playing Brawl?
Reading type of hit girl. Gaze,
Alright. Alright, I'll drop everyone off. I'm seeing Gothasec, I'm seeing Angel Wings, I'm seeing a potential new friend. So we'll see you back on Friday with more Raft. On Monday will be our last Palace of the Dead run. And then Wednesday, Modern Horizon 3. Let's go! We'll see you next time. Same hero time, same hero channel. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, this is the card I wanted. Oh, hello! Hello, Hero Girls VT. Hello. Welcome. Let me do a little introduction of myself. Wow, you guys caught me at an amazing time. I'm nerding out playing Magic. It's a pleasure to meet you guys. I am Cyrus Osmodius Rose,